So I mentioned this is like a really awesome chapter, because this is just a boss fight. But it's a really good boss.
And it's still in hell. Good.
Yes. So I think, yeah, I switch over to the new weapon, but I don't use it too much, because I honestly don't like it that much.
It's the chainsaws, right?
Yeah, they're chainsaws, and you can attach them to your hands and or feet.
Right.
But they're just not very stylish, I guess. They do a lot of damage and stuff, but I just don't like using them.
I think we cast away the idea of style and we were just smashing shit in with a hammer.
Yeah, yeah. I much prefer that, because I'm just a very blunt person.
Aw. Did you turn into Geop all of a sudden?
Oh. I make puns all the time, and I'm a geophysicist. I don't know what else to say about Geop.
Well, there was a brief delay, then a switch flicked, and I was just like, oh god, the dad jokes are escaping.
I am not nearly punny enough nor daddy enough to do that, so I'm not really a Geop.
Yeah. I have a cringe reflex when I say stuff like that.
Oh god. Sure, everyone just sort of reflexively cringed when you said that. So we have been seeing glimpses of this person throughout the entire game, but like very brief glimpses, so we may not really remember who the hell this person is. But she basically swallowed John's soul, and now we gotta fight her. Oh, and for some reason she has some sort of tiff with Madama Butterfly, but it's never explained.
Right.
You can probably assume it's because she's got a bigger rack or something, I don't know.
They negotiated the terms with Kami and he was just like, yeah, it's the tits.
With Kamiya, it probably is the tits, unfortunately. But everything about this boss is pretty awesome.
That is one hell of a getup. That hat is stupid.
It is kind of silly.
The rest was pretty cool.
It kind of reminds me of like claw users in Wonderful 101 for some reason. She does have gigantic nails too, so it kind of suits.
Also, Alvaron or whatever it is, Alraune, plant people.
Yes. Mandrakes stuff. If I were doing an info section, I would be doing it on Mandrakes. Mandrakes are fucking cool.
I'm pretty sure the only other game I've played where Alraunes are a thing is Disgaea, and I don't like those games.
So, all her stuff has really obvious tells and stuff, and for some reason, some of her attacks, like that one there, has a really wide area where you can trigger Witch Time. I don't understand why it's like that.
It is incredibly stylish. Also, did she explode in the flower petals like you can explode in the bats?
Yeah, she can dodge, she can like perfect dodge your stuff as well, which is kind of annoying.
That's sweet.
It kind of feels more like a rubber fight than Boulder. Oh, sorry, did I spoil that shit? Then the Masked Lumen, I think we all know who the hell he is by now after the cutscene in chapter 10, I think it was.
Yeah. It was a long time coming.
Yeah. I much prefer this boss compared to Masked Lumen. It's just more fun, and the music is really great.
It's stylish. It's like I can appreciate.
It kind of feels like a return to the first game. Like,
yeah.
a bit more.
I can appreciate the epic orchestral tracks, but these are the kinds of songs I remember from the first game.
Exactly. So that's a grab attack there, but you can trigger Umbran Climax and you can get out of it without any damage. So that's really good. She actually has a couple of grab attacks that she can do.
Are they instant kills? Like that one thing you fought?
I think one of them is an instant kill, I think, and the other one you have to wiggle the stick, and if you don't, because if you don't wiggle the stick enough, then you will die.
Right.
I haven't recorded those because, yeah, F it, whatever. just gonna Hulk out here like this.
Get huge. Also, I'm a scorpion.
I'm a scorpion with a lady for a head.
Were the nails always that long?
Yeah, they're always that long.
Okay, just checking.
She's like those old school, like, Chinese rulers who had long nails. It's like, I never do any work, so I have long nails. Delicious souls.
Burning the batteries just gonna get her more pissed off.
This game really is missing moments like this. That's me. Like, yeah, maybe the, you know, gratuitous sweeps over the ass and whatever disturb you, but that was kind of what Bayonetta was about, so yeah.
Also,
So,
it happens
phase.
often enough that it's hilarious. Go on.
Yeah. So second phase is pretty easy as well. I don't think there's any issue with it. There are a couple of attacks that are kind of hard to tell what she's doing, but most of the time just use Chernobog because it's a big enemy and big enemies equals using the scythe.
The Chernobog doesn't like multi-hit, does it?
No. I don't think... No. I think most attacks don't multi-hit in this game.
I get a vibe with a weapon that has multiple like scythes attached to it would multi-hit, but that seems kind of ridiculous.
I could be wrong, I'm not entirely sure. Just things change, I'm not really entirely sure about that.
I mean, the chainsaw definitely multi-hits, so...
Oh yeah, the chainsaw is really good. Have I talked about this yet? No. The chainsaw has this property called Just Release, so when you attack, the chainsaw becomes red. And if you release the button just as it becomes the reddest, it will do extra damage. And it's called Just Release. Which makes it really good for doing lots of damage really quickly, but it's also incredibly boring if you ask me, so I don't really like using it too much. There's no Wicked Weaves either.
So it's a damage charge and you wait for the right timing to release.
Yeah, basically. There's no Wicked Weaves either, so it's like, just mash the same combo over and over again.
I think that's the same as the Cerberus clone in DMC4 as well.
Oh, okay.
If memory serves me right anyway. It's a neat mechanic, but it's so hard to use.
This one is pretty easy to use. It's like, once you get the timing down, it's very easy. There's like a very clear visual indication when to let go and everything.
Right on. We'll go John back.
Oh, I forgot that like, the majority of this chapter was a bloody cutscene.
Well, I mean, it's a majority of 12 minutes, so it's not that bad.
I guess.
You're going to be late. Jean, it's time. Get up. Please, Jean, wake up.
You just had to cry hard enough. There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Jean.
If you believe in yourself and the power of racing, you can accomplish anything.
What do you need? A wake-up kiss or something?
Wink.
That was a quick-ass backpedal.
Yeah. I guess because the implication is Cereza doesn't like being vulnerable.
Yeah, there was no relief phase whatsoever. It was just straight
It's
up
like,
back
oh
to
my
being
god, my friend's
snappy.
dying. Oh wait, you're back. Well, fuck you, bitch.
That's cold.
This is... Cereza. You came here to rescue me? Are you insane?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Best friends forever.
And now it turns into a buddy cop drama.
If only.
What's happening?
God, that freaking hair annoys
Yeah.
me so much. Sorry, it's just...
I thought her
there
hair
that
was
shot
like...
of from behind of her, it's just like this cape of hair, and it was just... bleh.
It looked like it was trying to consume her.
Be careful, Cereza. Something
In Bayonetta 3, Jean is just like a mound of hair.
I know. Just go home. And no stopping or turning around along the way.
It's a tangled mess with eyeballs. I think they made a Pokemon like that.
There most likely is. I was thinking of some sort of old school character that was really hairy, and all we could see was their feet and their eyes.
Oh, Cousin
And their
It
nose.
from the Addams Family?
Maybe. There's so many variations of hair-covered creature thing. So I'm not sure. This is obviously Radahn doing his weapon smithing thing. Whether he designs the weapon first and then goes catches a demon, or is it the other way around? I don't know. So shit. It looked really bad.
So that's how that works. Well, not very romantic.
I know what you were expecting from, you know, weapons made from demons.
As for its power,
Needs to be captured in an elaborate crystal skull.
explain the finer points of fucking shit up, dude.
Bitch took my skull.
That's a very, very 50 Cent way of putting it. I can respect that. Wait, they're still going at it?
Oh yeah, like, Loki is apparently really good at holding him off. Or that, or the Lumen Sage is terrible.
That is some brutal good stamina.
All lined up waiting to be saved up.
Don't forget your new toy. Oh my god, this weapon. You probably can't really tell what kind of weapon it is from that, because it doesn't look like anything.
Is it a gun?
No.
Huh.
Any other guesses?
No, it looked like an arm attachment for a gun.
It does look really weird, but it's actually a whip.
Huh.
And in some ways, maybe to compensate for how weak Cole Shedra was in the first game, this particular whip is incredibly overpowered.
Didn't think I'd
I will pretty much never take it off after the next episode.
Alright.
It's a good weapon. So yeah, that was a good chapter. It was short and sweet. And we got a cool weapon.
Does that mean we're getting rid of the
No
hammer?
damage. The hammer, like I said, is kind of situational,
Right.
but the whip is eternal. Here we go.
Okay, now it has something coming out of it.
Yeah, but before it's just like, what the hell is this handle thing?
It looked like it actually looked like a weird ass arm attachment you would expect from like Mega Man or something.
Pew!